Revolutionary greetings, man. This Haki Kweli Shakur, man, coming back at you again. Like I told you before, I'm hitting up all historic sites that my ancestors was at. So I'm at another sacred spot right now. I'm at the Magnolia Plantation. Take a look. The Magnolia Plantation, man. This plantation is located in what we call Chester, Virginia. This is on the deep south side of Virginia. You see what I'm saying? So take a look at the back of the plantation. This plantation was built in 1822. As you can see, this plantation is small. We also had small plantations in Virginia. But the dehumanization and the enslavement of our ancestors were basically the same. It don't matter how big the plantation was or how small it was. You see what I'm saying? But this plantation right here, what I wanted to talk to you today about is our ancestors who were enslaved and worked in the house. See, a lot of people don't talk about the work that's been done in the house. Like, a lot of these Europeans, man, they exploited our ancestors, man. You see what I'm saying? Without our ancestors, they wouldn't even know how to run their household. They wouldn't even know how to be a family if it wasn't for our enslaved ancestors. You see what I'm saying? Because our ancestors that worked in the house, they cooked, they nursed them. You see what I'm saying? They did everything that you see today that takes place in your house today is what our ancestors were doing for these rich folk. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these rich folk today still don't know how to run a family household. You see what I'm saying? So, man, it was a lot of exploitation of our ancestors taking place, man. And we need to delve into the history of the working slave in the house, because they didn't get paid either. You see what I'm saying? They didn't get paid for the work they did either. So, from what I heard, it was like 60 ancestors that was enslaved on this property right here, man. So, I just want to give my salutations to those ancestors, man. And, do your research on the house working slaves. Like we know some of the ancestors who were house slaves. We know what type of people they were. Some of them were sellouts in the end, and all those type of things. The house nigga versus the field nigga. But at the end of the day, we had ancestors in the house that were straight loyal to the resistance movement of our ancestors who were trying to get free. We had in-house ancestors who were trying to get free also. So we don't want to lead them out also, because we did have resistant ancestors that lived in the house who fought to get free also with the field ancestors, man. But follow me, man. We're going to go look at the front real quick. Take a look around. I just like making these connections with these sacred spots because, all this is interconnected to our struggle today. We must connect our past to today. See, a lot of our people don't realize that, nothing's changed. Our struggle hasn't changed. We still living under the same capitalist enslavement system. It's just been modernized. You see what I'm saying? The working class. This is where the working class struggle comes from. Our ancestors. Our ancestors is the first working class in the United States of America. So come on around the front. What I have in my hand are the sacred corn that falls from the magnolia trees. I know you done heard the songs, strange fruit on the trees. Our ancestors being hanging from the magnolia trees. You see what I'm saying? That was sung by the great African queen. You know who she is. I ain't really got to say her name. But yeah, this plantation was called Magnolia because take a look at the magnolia trees. Sacred trees, man. Sacred symbolism of the hate that they caused and the pain that they caused on our ancestors by killing our ancestors by hanging them from these magnolia trees, man. Isn't it funny how they take what they do to our ancestors and they name it? You see what I'm saying? After what they did to our ancestors, magnolia trees, man. There's no telling who hung from these trees that was melanated skin. You see what I'm saying? But on that note, man, yeah, man, I'm gonna sign off on that note, man. It's the Magnolia Plantation. Do your research on Southside slavery because slavery also took place on the South Side. A lot of people think it just took place on the north side, but the south side enslavement was just as worse. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna sign off. This is the Magnolia Grange, Haki Kweli Shakur, the Cedar Gabriel Prosser, free the land.